that we're going to debunk is that you need a lot of cash to start or buy a company. Most people think I need a big pile of cash somewhere if I'm going to start a company or buy a company. We think that's total nonsense.
We sure do. You know, that keeps people from doing what? You know, it's a good excuse. Hey, I can't do this deal, or I can't do whatever I have to do that's in front of me because I don't have enough cash. So they never get cranked up. But we know much better than that, don't we, Adam? We know that it takes little or no money to start or buy a business. And we're going to talk about a few of those here in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, what it does is it takes the focus off the business itself having to be cash flow positive and focusing on the results of the business. And as Jack obviously knows, and many of you listening know, I spent almost 10 years on Wall Street helping people buy and sell companies and raise money for companies. Now, my time in Wall Street was from the mid-'90s to the early 2000s, and so the first part of that was the dot-com boom and bust. So this is the time where all you needed to do was have the right name. If Pets.com was out there raising $500 million, well, if I had PetSupply.com, all of a sudden I'm getting $100 million, Jack. So what you had was this phrase people referred to as a burn rate, right? Which is
yep. It's a fancy Wall Street term. I don't know too many of these 1 to 25 employee companies that are our clients who use burn rate. Every once in a while we'll get somebody that says burn rate.
Well, for those who don't know what burn rate refers to, it's not burn like when you're feeling the burn when you're working out. It's the burn rate of how fast do you burn through cash.
I thought it was, do you feel the burn like Bernie Sanders? No?
That's a different kind of burn too, right?
Okay.
But yeah, this has to do with, again, seeing that pile of cash there and how fast do you spend it down, or how much do you burn through each week, each day, each month. And so that takes the wrong focus. The focus on should be getting the company profitable, not spending as much cash as you can, as soon as you can.
That is correct, though. Absolutely. Let me come down from the Wall Street here and talk about some personal experiences about not needing much money. I have purchased small real estate, a couple of apartments with a retail shop under it of some type and kind. I purchased for no money of my own down ever in that real estate deal, and it was a great success. A little company I bought that was being foreclosed on by the IRS. No cash of my own into it to speak of. Actually, I found cash when I was cleaning the place up. It's a great story. One of these times we'll give it to you. I bought a number of companies that were in trouble with the bank and was able to buy them with, again, no cash of my own down. It really comes down to understanding how to buy a company without a lot of cash. And they're all over the place. They are all over the place. And owners basically can serve as a bank if properly motivated. And their motivation might come from health issues or age or just tired of the business, bad partners, family plans that went amok. They just didn't work out. Now that would be a motivated seller. And that person could act as a bank to move on. We have just 2 clients, one of which just 2 weeks ago closed on a business with very little money of their own down. Little business.
Well, yeah, and the beauty of that deal, Jack, was from the buying of the business standpoint, there was no money down. The prior owners financed the entire thing, right? And the only money he had to put out was for the real estate part of it, which is they had to put money to the bank. And the bank wanted, I think it was 10% down, or whatever it was in terms of the. Maybe it's 20% down, but in terms of the company and business itself, though, the prior owners financed the entire thing.
What a beautiful deal. So whenever we hear, especially in the small business arena, and we talk, that arena is from companies from 1 to 25 employees. Sales usually in the $1.5 million, $2 million level. So those kind of companies can make acquisitions of other companies. It's not a big Wall Street area of expertise. Anybody can do it if they know how. And we know how, because we've done it personally and we've coached a number of people to do that.
There's that how word again. We